Boxing is back with the IBO World Light Heavyweight Championship. Can Suarez take the belt? Or will one of Britain's brightest prospects, Lyndon Arthur, seize victory? Big Fight Live, Arthur versus Suarez. Friday at 10 on Channel 5.
Razaban IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I don't know why you're laughing already. Karriss?
Don't know.
Lauren, why are you laughing?
She just gives you shit, doesn't she? You know, come on.
To be honest, like, she gave me a lot of shit in Paris, right? So I thought this week she's in fight mode, so she's going to be worse, but you're actually alright.
No, I'm sound. I'm always chilled. Fight night's a different story, but still got 2 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 2-3 days away, so chilled, happy.
But I guess also when we were in Paris, Lauren had a lot of issues with the medical team and that. And I think you wanted to kind of get her back to the hotel ASAP.
It wasn't even that. Like, they was coming in and trying to get like a drugs test off her, but none of them were speaking English, and it was just hard work, wasn't it? Like, it was mega hard work.
Yeah,
but
as you can tell, I'm the laid back one. I'm like, yeah, she's a bit more, you know, fiery and feisty. She wants things done there and then.
I have my set times for my cup of teas, right? And that was the cup of tea time, and it was running over.
Well, I'm the one who went running to find a translator, so yeah, I know exactly what happened. Karriss, it's your turn this week. When I spoke to Lauren, she was very honest with me last week or the week before, and she said to me, I think I may have just been out of the ring a little bit too much, hence a bit of ring rust that took place in the ring.
No, I've literally been saying it. I've just done like 2 interviews there, and I've just said I've had more time out of the ring than what I would have liked. I've not fought since October. What's that, like 5 months or something like that? So it's not a drastic amount of time, but it's longer than what I would have liked. I like to be active and get a bit of momentum behind my back, because that's when you'll see me perform better.
Is it hard when you're training, in sparring, to see, does that ring rust actually exist, or do you have to kind of get under those lights to finally realise, yes, it does exist?
It's not massively, I wouldn't say it's ring rust as such. It's more like, just for me anyway, like once that first bell goes, I can find my rhythm, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's more the occasion for me, or like the build up of things, you know, like all this kind of stuff, like dealing with you and and just like the fight week set up, like all the press conference, the media, and waiting for a weigh-in, and it's just all that, like it's just getting used to all that again. Then obviously the nerves on the fight night, but once the first bell goes, you kind of, it takes a round or two and then you find your rhythm anyway. But this is the last 6 round I'm doing anyway. I kind of wish I went for 8 rounds this time anyway, but I've shot myself in the foot a bit. Gonna have to stick with the 6, and then I'll move on to 8 after.
Lauren, you've had about 10-12 days now to kind of reflect back on Paris. Thoughts?
Yeah, so come back from Paris on the Sunday. I was back in the gym with Karriss on Monday. I think I had like 2 days off, and then I was back training, going again, you know, on 6th of May. So that's what I want really, just momentum, like you touched on it just now. I hadn't boxed since October. And like Karriss said, for me, it wouldn't, like, I say, not ring rust, but it was like obviously that thing of you can train and spar as much as you want. There's nothing quite like, you know, getting in there and boxing and having a fight on fight night. Even like she said, obviously with the fight week and all that. So now obviously I've boxed. The main thing was me, you know, momentum back in the ring and going again, and that's when you see me at my best, when I'm boxing regular. And like I said, it's not too long then, you know, to like work on things. I got 5-6 weeks to make little adjustments, and then yeah, go again.
Who gave Karriss a black eye?
Well,
Didn't wash the dishes this morning, did I? So paid the consequences for it.
Yeah, last spar yesterday. She, you know, she's looking really good, really sharp. But I might have just, you know, slipped one in there on my mistake, and yeah. Never mind.
Are we not gonna see you two fight on like the same cards again? I know it happened that one time, but is it not gonna happen?
Nah, I don't think so. Especially as obviously we're gonna keep progressing now, aren't we? Like every fight's gonna be a step up, and it's hard. Like when I'm watching her fight, like I get nervous myself, like watching, and I imagine it's the same vice versa, just because we care for each other. So I don't want to be burning myself too much in the changing rooms when she's about to go out to fight, and vice versa. So I think it just makes sense doing it this way round. I can support her through fight week, and she can support me now in this fight week. So no, I don't think so.
I know there's a delay at the beginning of the year to get your debuts going. There's a delay at the end of the year. So is this year about consistency? 4-5 fights minimum?
Yeah, definitely. It's March now. Fingers crossed I don't come out with any injuries on Saturday, and I want to go again. They've just announced a Bournemouth show. in May, the 26th. I believe Lauren's on the 6th of May in Birmingham, so if she goes on that one, I'd like to go on the Bournemouth one and then see what's announced after that as well, and get the wins in them fights, hopefully come out with no injuries again, and then move on to the next one.
You know, the ladies division, you get opportunities to win those world titles quicker than the men. We've seen Ebony Bridges, Shannon Courtney, Ellie Scottney more recently now. Ben Shalom saying he's got to hold back Caroline Dubois. He wants to still give her a few learning fights, but he believes she's ready for world titles. With another four or five fights this year, are you almost on verge of world titles end of the year, early next year?
Yeah, I suppose, like, obviously when this year is all about, you know, just stepping up the rounds. You know, like I've just done an 8-rounder now, a couple more 8-rounders, maybe a 10-rounder at the end of the year, and maybe some sort of title. You know, but obviously, yeah, next year, like I said, we obviously got a small team, and you know, Rob McCracken, he's the one who calls the shots, and he knows the game inside out. So he knows when we're ready and that. Then yeah, 100%. Don't get me wrong. I say for both of us here, if we were put into a world title fight tomorrow, I'm 100% confident that yeah, we could win a world title. But for us, there's no rush. It's, you know, it's a process and learning and getting them fights in under our belt, and you know, just having a good career.
Yeah, it's like, I know I'm up there already with the top girls. Like, I can definitely hold my hold with the top girls. For me, it's more experience in the pro ring. Like, I might have been a top quality amateur, and I believe I'm going to be a top pro, but I just need them tiny little step ups each time I'm fighting to get me in the right position, ready to fight for that world title. Because there's no point me fighting like opposition that's not great and then just jumping in for a world title at the end of the year, because what am I learning from that? I'm going to go from fighting, I don't know, like, I can't even name anybody at the top of my head, or anything, but you know what I mean, like the levels. I can't fight someone down here and then go and fight Amanda Serrano up here, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a big gap in between, and I just need to keep taking them steps to get to that level.
Katie Taylor, Chantel Cameron, undisputed versus undisputed, undefeated versus undefeated in Ireland. Amazing fight for women's boxing.
Oh yeah, it's massive. I'm really excited, you know, I think it's a great fight. And yeah, you know, I don't really know, you know, for me, Chantel, she's a great pressure fighter, great fighter, and yeah, maybe it's her time.
Before you answer, I asked Jamie Moore, and I said, if you look at the last few Katie Taylor fights, now she's done amazing for women's boxing, but is she at the end of her career now? Because she's always talked about 2 or 3 fights left. So is Chantel almost getting her at the right time, would you say?
I think Chantel's got her at a good time, yeah, but it's not going to be an easy fight, like, and I think Chantel knows that. She knows how good Katie Taylor is. The thing with Katie Taylor, she's fast, and like she boxes at a high level. Like, she's got fast feet and she's got fast hands. The only time you really see her in a close fight is if she gets dragged down to their level as such and gets dragged into a fight. But Chantel Cameron's also a quality boxer. Like, she's not just a front pressure fighter that can dig or whatever. Like, she can box. I don't know, man, it's a good fight, now.
It is an exciting fight, and I don't know what to call it. And when you think about it, it's in Ireland, you know, so I don't know, but you know, it's great for not just women's boxing, but boxing in general. It's an exciting fight, and yeah, it's very exciting. I can't wait.
Ladies, always a pleasure. Karriss, this is your show this week, so any final comments?
Like what?
Cookie on Sunday.
Cookie on Sunday.
You know what? I gotta rate Lauren, because she's obviously out of camp. She's had a fight, and because how much she adores you.
Whoa! She's not been dieting and that. She's eating chocolate cream eggs and cookies and everything.
Why? Do you want me to tell you why? Because this one, I'll stay on my diet. This one on Sunday decides she wants to bake a cookie.
In Paris?
No, when we got home. And I was like, yeah, but you can't eat it. She's like, yeah, but I want you to eat it. So I was like...
Because I mentioned it on Saturday, and you were like, no, she has to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's been eating what she wants, really. She's come in the gym with me and that though, but I asked her the other day, I was like, oh, you're going to come on this last run with me? Yeah, I'll come with you. As a snooze, Loz, get up, going on a run. Nah, I'm not coming, not coming.
Story, because I wanted to go in the morning, I wanted to go in the morning, and then she wanted to go in the evening, and I've waited all day, and I'd gone to the hairdressers, I had my hair done, and I was like, I don't want to go on a run now and, you know, start sweating. I've just paid £100 for my hair. Why am I going to go on a run now? So that was pretty partly, that's why.
Might have a TV series soon.
Oh, tell me about it.
Karriss, wish you all the best on Saturday. I'll try not to pester you too much until then, but yeah, you are going to see me Thursday and Friday, so I might pull my camera in front of you again.
Is your time done now? Finished? Finito? Won't see you now till May. Bournemouth.
How do they after the fight? Because what, do you want to catch 5 guys?
I want to catch 5 guys before it shuts.
Karriss Artingstall, Lauren Price, IFL TV, thank you very much.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
Must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,